Welcome to Lesson 3, Meandering Quilt Design. As you can see, you can do various size meandering designs. You can go from larger to fill in a background, clear down to stippling. What we're going to do is get our quilt sandwich ready, get it in position. We want to bring up the bobbin thread. You need to remember to lower the presser foot first. Get it in position, bring up the bobbin thread, grab a hold of it, get your two threads together, trim them. After you take several stitches, you should trim them, So take your several stitches, lower that presser foot, okay, then raise your presser foot, and if you want to trim your threads, do so at that time. Once you have your threads trimmed, I want you to relax your arms, your shoulders, your hands. Get your feet in position on your foot pedal. I want your hands a little closer to the presser foot this time. Don't want you to be too far away from it. Start sewing and then do a moderate speed. With a moderate speed with your presser foot, go ahead and start moving your quilt sandwich underneath your presser foot at a moderate speed as well. This should give you more consistent thread length. Excuse me. So just keep everything relaxed. Go at the same speed moving and with your presser foot. The foot pedal. Once you've done that, then I want you to come back and we're going to go back the opposite direction. We're going to go from the right to the left. Same sort of style. You want to be relaxed with your movement. We're going to go a little smaller, a little closer together. Use your presser foot as a guide. You'll notice that the edge of my presser foot will come up to the edge of my previous stitching, and then I will move back away from it, like so. Touch and back away. And you can see the space is approximately the same width as the presser foot. That's what you're aiming for. Continue with your meander. Try not to make puzzle pieces. Change it up a little bit. You're going to go north and south, east and west, and you're going to curve around. Now, most times you will not be able to move your quilt, so you need to be sure that you can take that area where you're quilting underneath your sewing machine and be able to move about 10, 11 inches of it in various directions without turning your quilt. Okay, that's looking really good. A little close right back there. That's okay. When you have a lot of meandering around your project, you're not going to notice it if you're too close in a few spots or if you're too far away. Get the light on there just a little bit better. Okay. That's looking really pretty good. Whenever you stop stitching, be sure that your needle is in the down position, as you can see. It holds your quilt sandwich in place or your quilt project in place. This way things do not move on you and you get a little jig or a jag in your stitching. Remember, try to be consistent. Relax those shoulders. Try not to keep making the same puzzle piece. There we go. Next, we're going to do one that's a little closer together. Now look at that. Isn't that pretty? Pretty stiff. And you can see I have a few places that have a little bit of a point. That's okay. But my moderate moving of my hands and the moderate speed made this look more consistent. I like that look. It looks good. Okay, here I did a little closer together. Here is stippling. Now the stippling takes a little bit more control, and you want to be sure that you're doing little circular motions. You're going to stitch back over where you've already stitched. Now we're going to come out with a little bit larger fill with the meander, tinier, but yet we're not crossing back over like we are with the stippling. You can kind of see where I'm still trying to be consistent with how far away my presser foot is and my stitching is. I'm trying not to do the same puzzle piece. This is looking pretty good. Come down just a little bit more. Work our way back around to that stippling. So you can get into very tight areas and make a really nice fill. You can fill in around a flower or around the background of a flower if you're in a small square. You notice my fingers are closer. I'm doing little circular motions, and I'm trying to fill in all that stitching the best I can. There we go. That's looking pretty good. I think I like that. All right. That's the meandering style. Larger, moderate, tighter together, and stippling. Thank you for watching.